Howdy, Tyson Zahner here. Welcome to another Gems from the Gym. Today we're going to talk about how to get a new team member started. What are the things that you should do? And I'm going to tell you some of the biggest mistakes I see trainers and upline sponsors making with their new distributors. So if you already have a team, you can check and see if maybe you're making some of these mistakes. If you're struggling, maybe some of these mistakes have been made with you. I actually frequently just got a message from somebody on Facebook recently who said, I've yet to hear somebody just tell me in plain simple terms, what should a new distributor do, a brand new person? So I'm going to tell you, in my humble opinion, what I believe are some of the best practices, and hopefully you guys will get value out of today's training. It'll help you to go out and make a few more sales, have a bigger team, have more retention in your team, and so forth. So let me take a minute to introduce myself. My name is Tyson Zahner, and I call these videos Gems from the Gym, as I give you little business gems to help you grow your business as I'm leaving the fitness gym for the day, which is why I'm all sweaty and gross looking. So apologize for my appearance. So let me start with this. I think one of the most important things for us to understand is the idea of the right training for the right person at the right time, okay? And I know this seems so elementary and so basic, and everybody would think, oh, I already know that. And yet they're trying to teach their new distributors to do things that are scaring them off. It seems like too much too soon. And I'm going to use like this CrossFit gym as an analogy. I just started CrossFit recently. I've switched over from another gym to try out CrossFit because my wife goes here, and I did a video recently about how my wife got me started in CrossFit and how some parallels between how you can recruit new people into your business. So you can go back and look at that particular video for some ideas there. But my point here is this. So there were a couple times today when the trainer, the guy who owns this CrossFit gym, was using CrossFit terms, because to him, he's been doing CrossFit long enough that CrossFit is his first language. So when he says something like WOD or OHS, I'm like, what the hell is OHS? He's like, oh, overhead squat, WOD, workout of the day. I'm like, dude, you got to remember that this is like English to you, and you got to realize it's like Chinese to me. And some of you guys are treating your new distributors as if they've been doing this forever. So you got to make sure that you give them the right training at the right time for the right person. You don't give too much too soon. And so I'll give you a few tips that I think are really important. Number one, I think it's important for you to set goals with your new distributor, to sit down and just say, what is it that you want out of this business? Because a lot of upline trainers, I see a lot of people who are so excited to build a big team that they just assume that everyone underneath them also wants to make a bunch of money and build a big team. And that's not the case for everybody. Some people are in it just because they like hanging around in the community. There are some people who just love the product. There are some people whose goal is simply to make an extra couple $100s a month and pay off their car bill. That's totally okay, but you have to sit down and find out, what are your goals? And a good friend of mine, Lisa Grossman, I had a long talk with her at an event recently. We spoke late into the night one night outside about, this whole idea. And, she said, when you sit down and you find out what your prospects' goals are, if they are indeed interested in running hard and running fast, the next thing for you to do is set the proper expectations. And unfortunately, I see a lot of people recruiting people into their business, and they're setting all the wrong expectations even before they've recruited them. They're so hungry to get somebody into their business that they've got commission breath, right? We've all heard that term before. And they'll say anything to get the recruit, to get the sale. They'll be like, dude, I'll do all your three-way calls. I'll call everybody. I'll recruit everybody for you. You won't have to do any work. And then they're surprised when those people get in and don't want to do any work. And then they quit when they find out that this is a real business that actually requires work, right? So set the proper expectations, not just before they join the business, but also right after, right? So once they say, hey, here's my goals, here's what I really want, number one, you got to be okay with that. If they don't want to build a big team, you got to say, hey, that's totally cool. I'm here to support you in whatever you are interested in doing. And as Lisa Grossman said, I love this analogy. She says, if somebody tells me that they're interested in building a big business, she says, I want you to think of me like the jockey. You're the horse running the race. I'm the jockey. I will point the way. I will show you what activities you need to do, but I can't do the work for you. And if you're not running, as a jockey, I don't have a job. And there's a lot of you out there that are trying to do all the work for your new team members, because you're just, guys, you got to realize people are going to do what they're going to do. Your job is to go out and provide the guidance, especially if you're building a team type of environment, all right? If you're in network marketing, direct sales, and you're trying to help your distributors underneath you to provide success, you cannot provide motivation, so to speak. You can inspire them. You can provide inspiration by leading by example, by you going out and producing results, by sharing results of your team members who are getting amazing results, and that will inspire them to say, hey, I think I'm finally ready to take this seriously and go take action. Is anybody getting value out of this? Is this helpful? And then I'll tell you the third mistake that I see a lot of distributors making. If this is valuable, tap that heart button a couple of times. Give me a few comments in the comment box. And by the way, if you want to register for my free web class where I will show you the simple 3-step formula for how I enrolled over 1,000 people into one of my businesses, how I've generated hundreds of thousands of leads online without ever chasing friends and family, without talking to people at the grocery store, feel free to register for that web class and I'll show you how I've done it. I'm not promising it is the method of all methods. I'm just saying it's what worked for me. And if you struggle with the whole friends and family approach, you might find my approach refreshing and possibly an approach that'll work better for your personality. So feel free to click the link in the post description above and register. And so the last thing I will say is I see a lot of people asking for too much too soon from their distributors. And so what I love about this, I told you I'm leaving CrossFit right now, and I'm still in their foundations class. Before you can even pay them money, they have a 2-week foundations class that you have to go through to learn the moves properly, so that you don't hurt yourself. So you learn the foundations of what it takes to actually succeed in CrossFit. Well, number one, not only is this going to increase my level or my chances of success in doing CrossFit, it's also going to increase my retention, because if I came in on day one and everybody else around me was running 800 meters and then going in and doing, 50 burpees and then doing 100 sit-ups and then doing, 25 push-ups and then doing it all over again, I'd be like, oh my God, I am not cut out for this. So they're easing me in, right? They're letting me the right information for the right person at the right time. And, I'm almost 2 weeks in. I'm almost done with my 2-week foundations course. And by the time I get done with this, starting next week, I feel a little bit more comfortable with actually taking action. And so my recommendation to you, if you've got somebody who's on the fence, I think one of the absolute very best things you could ever possibly do is help your new distributors simply become a product of the product. There are so many of you who are so impatient about getting your new team members to recruit, because you're like, man, I got to build a team. I got to get everybody under me recruiting. And maybe they're not ready to do that yet. And you know what? If those people were simply to become a product of the product, let's say you sell a travel club and you're just like, dude, let's help you book your first vacation so that you can go experience this product and tell your friends about how amazing your vacation was. Or, if you got a skincare product, let's just get you on the product for 2 weeks so that you know how it works. And so many people are like, well, I know that most people will lose their excitement level, so I want to get them recruiting right away. Guys, if that's not their goal and they're uncomfortable with that, you're going to be pushing more people away than you're actually going to be helping. By simply getting people to become a product of the product first and saying, let's show you how to use the product. Let's show you how to become an ambassador for the product, because sales is nothing more than a transfer of belief from one person to another. And I can't tell you how stupid I felt. And give me some hearts if what I'm about to tell you resonates with you. I can't tell you how stupid I felt when my upline trainer was like, come on, man, we got to get you, what is score in 24? That was kind of the team motto. Dude, we got to score in 24. Let's get you scoring. Get your first sign up in your first 24 hours. And so I was like, well, I don't want to let down the team. So I went out and I talked to my friends and I brought people in for a presentation. And the first question she asked me was, Tyson, what do you think about the product? Have you used it? What kind of results have you gotten? And I can't even begin to tell you how stupid I felt, how disingenuous I felt when she asked me that question. I was like, here I am trying to promote something to my friend that I haven't even used myself to see if I believe in. Man, did that make me feel like an idiot. And I can't begin to tell you how your new distributors will feel the same way. Not only will they feel uncomfortable about trying to recruit people too quickly, they're also going to feel like, if their friends are asking them, dude, what kind of results have you gotten with this product? And they're like, well, I just want to share it with you. They're like, it just looks scammy. This is why people have a problem with this industry. So those are my recommendations to you guys. Set goals, find out what people are interested in. Don't shove your goals on them. Find out what theirs are. Then set the proper expectations, and then make sure you give the right information at the right time for the right person, and recognize that, especially if you've been doing this for a long time, this might be like your first language. Kind of like CrossFit is the first language for this guy. If you're using a lot of terms that your new distributors don't understand, and you're trying to skip over a lot of stuff, they're going to be like, all right, this is way too much, too soon, and they're going to run the other way. All right. So I hope this helps, guys. I hope this has been beneficial to you. If it has, give me a few taps of that heart button. If you know somebody who would benefit, share this around. And if you are involved in network marketing or direct sales, or even if you're an affiliate marketer or a brick and mortar business owner and you've simply run out of people to talk to, if you agree with these methods of building your business, but you just need more people to get your product in front of, and you need the right people, click the link that you see in the post description. Register for my free web class. It's about 60 minutes long. You'll see a box on the next page where you can put in your name and your email address, and you can pick a time to attend that works well for you. Set aside about 60 minutes to attend. It's totally free, no strings attached. I tell people, think of it like free, like free samples at Costco. If you like the box, if the sample at Costco, you might buy a whole box. I have more training and mentorship programs and home study courses. If you like the free training on the web class, there will be an offer at the end. No obligation to buy. I believe you'll be able to get a ton of value just out of the free information in the web class. So go ahead and click that link in the post description. Run the next page. For another Gems from the Gym. We'll sign off this one, and we'll see you guys on another one tomorrow. Take care and have an amazing day. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Listen, if you enjoyed this video and you want more free training on my channel to help you generate more leads and more sales and grow your business using cutting-edge strategies on the internet, take a second to do 3 things before you go. Click my face right here to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell below to get notified every time I post new videos, and click this video to watch some more free training on my channel. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.